The Ethereum Trust ETHE is the GBTC for Ethereum, which means investing in Ethereum without actually having to handle Ethereum yourself. What are the pros and cons for you as an investor, and how does premium affect your decisions? If you want to learn more about that, just sit back, relax, and keep on watching. Welcome back to Bitcoin for Beginners. I'm your host Adriaan, and in this deep dive we will look at what Grayscale's Ethereum Trust is and how it can be of interest for your investment strategy. As always, we will cover this content with no frills nor fluff. Keep in mind that we are not investment advisors and our content is for educational and entertainment purposes only. There are several investment tools for users to get exposure to cryptocurrencies. We can purchase Bitcoin or Ethereum using cryptocurrency exchanges and other platforms. But another advanced solution to buy Ethereum is the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, also known as ETHE. This investment product is a similar tool as Grayscale's GBTC is for purchasing Bitcoin. I made a deep dive in GBTC in the past as well, which will additionally help you understand the Ethereum Trust even more, because there are many similarities between the two. I will link the GBTC explainer at the end of this video so you can watch it afterwards. Developed by the digital currency asset management company Grayscale, ETHE is allowing investors to get access to the cryptocurrency market without using the traditional crypto infrastructure such as exchanges or trading platforms. As we mentioned before, ETHE is the ticker symbol of the Grayscale Ethereum Trust. This investment tool was approved and released to the market mid-2019. The FINRA approved the public quotation of ETHE to trade on the OTC markets after being launched in 2017. ETHE is more precisely a trust that provides investors in the legacy finance system with the opportunity to gain some exposure to the price of Ethereum. Each of the shares derive its value from the market price of Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. At this time, one share of ETHE represents near 0.0103 Ethereum. It is worth mentioning that ETHE, unlike regular company shares, does not generate income on a regular basis, and it also extracts Ethereum from its holdings in order to pay for the necessary expenses to run the trust, which is about 2.5% annually. As being said, ETHE is not Grayscale's first and only product. GBTC was their first and is their most popular, but they have also launched other products that track the price of Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, and others. If you enjoyed this video so far, help our channel by giving it a like. This investment tool is one of the favorites of traditional investors. It is clear that the cryptocurrency market has been used mostly by retail and small traders. This is true if we consider the first 10 years of Bitcoin's history. In recent times, there has been an increasing interest from larger firms and companies to invest in Bitcoin and also in Ethereum. However, most of the infrastructure was built for retail traders. Grayscale is changing this. With the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, large and traditional investors can gain exposure to cryptocurrencies without having to get worried about how they handle the assets. Grayscale will be in charge of keeping, holding, and managing the Ethereum for them. Meanwhile, the investor gets exposure to the price of Ethereum without holding the underlying asset. We have heard how different cryptocurrency companies are pushing for the approval of a crypto, Bitcoin, or Ethereum exchange-traded fund or ETF. However, regulators have been blocking these initiatives for years. This is why the Grayscale Ethereum Trust can be considered an ally to traditional investors. ETHE tracks the market price of Ethereum without taking into consideration fees and expenses. Without holding the underlying asset, traditional investors are able to easily trade an Ethereum investment vehicle. The shares of the Grayscale Ethereum Trust are quoted under the ETHE symbol on QTCXQ. In this way, it is possible for investors to buy and sell shares throughout the day. The price of the shares is thereby established by the market directly. The company continues to increase its assets under management as the market continues to increase its demand for ETHE and other products. Grayscale is holding a large amount of Ethereum that allow the firm to provide traditional investors with the necessary tools to invest in Ethereum. Grayscale stores Ethereum tokens in cold storage at Coinbase custody, which is regulated as fiduciary under the New York banking law and as a custodian under the Investment Advisors Act. Coinbase is one of the largest cryptocurrency companies in the world. The firm is also offering solutions to institutional investors. Over the last years, the firm added a wide range of services to large investors.
So just a quick shout out to our longtime patrons for this channel, Crypto.com. We've been using their metal cards for quite a few years now, and they make it super easy to spend your crypto at any merchant, store, or restaurant, for example. And the quick update is that they've updated their CRO staking requirements for each of your card tiers that give you more benefits the higher you go. So definitely check this out. And if you're interested and are not a customer yet, then please use our referral link down below in the description to get a bonus as you join as well.
We sometimes hear that Grayscale products are traded at a premium, and that is correct. There is such a large demand that the share market price is higher than the holdings per share. Each share does not represent one Ethereum. At the time of writing, each share is backed by approximately 0.0103 Ethereum for a price of about $10.86 per share. However, the share market price, the price that is being paid by investors in OTC markets, is currently at $13.80. That means that they are paying as much as a 25% premium for each of these shares. In recent months, the price of several cryptocurrencies has skyrocketed. That allowed Bitcoin to reach new all-time highs, surpassing 40,000, and it helped Ethereum to get closer to 1,400. Investors consider that it might be possible for digital assets to continue growing in the future. If the demand continues growing, ETHE could also continue to be traded at a premium price. The premium paid by traders can also be used in order to improve trading strategies. When the premium grows, this showcases a bullish signal. The larger the premium, the more overbought the underlying asset becomes, in this case Ethereum. There are different advantages and disadvantages of using the ETHE product. Large and traditional investors are now able to get access to Ethereum without having to hold the virtual currency. It indeed reduces the challenges these companies have of buying, storing and holding digital currencies. Furthermore, there are different tax-related benefits to gain exposure to Ethereum by using ETHE instead of buying and selling spot Ethereum. Furthermore, Grayscale explains that the ETHE Trust provides users with easy transferability to beneficiaries under estate laws. Additionally, the shares of Grayscale Ethereum Trust are eligible to be held in certain IRA, Roth IRA and investor accounts. Furthermore, these shares are very liquid and publicly quoted on OTC markets. Nevertheless, there are also some disadvantages to holding ETHE. For example, investors would not have the possibility to be the real owners of Ethereum coins. Indeed, the product does not operate a redemption program. In addition to that, the price of these shares could be traded at a premium or at a discount. Thus, users might be paying more for the underlying asset during a bull market and less in a bear market. If the market would have an Ethereum ETF, investors would hold an asset with a price very close to the real asset. This does not happen with the Grayscale Ethereum Trust. The Grayscale Ethereum Trust is a good way for traditional investors to get access to the cryptocurrency market in an indirect way. They can easily get exposure to Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency in the world. Indeed, Ethereum has a wide range of features that Bitcoin does not have, and many investors want to diversify their portfolios. However, there are some issues with the ETHE product. The first thing we can mention is the fact that ETHE shares do not track the price of the underlying asset Ethereum accurately, with a chance of substantially overpaying for Ethereum price exposure. The second issue is related to how an ETF would become much more useful for investors and traders. ETFs are usually much more liquid and do track the price of the underlying asset more accurately. Whenever an Ethereum ETF gets approved in the future, this may change the price and volume dynamics for ETHE. Well, that's about all. This is Adriaan reporting for Bitcoin for Beginners. Stay with us and watch one of our other videos next, like the explainer video about GBTC that is displayed here.